Hello, everybody. Hello. How's it going? It is good to see you. I hope you're having a fantastic time.
I'm very happy today, because I finished my HW Bard relic this morning. It's also my first relic complete, so it was very special to me.
Well, congratulations. I'm glad to hear it. A masterpiece. Welcome to the stream. The game is very quiet for some reason. Also, I should probably preemptively set my background music down again. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Yep, that's what this is. Hi, Poro. Thank you for the 5 gifted. It is very kind of you. Today's stream is very, very simple, very straightforward. We're going to hope that the internet is fixed. And if it isn't, then we'll just have to deal with it for a while. But otherwise, this is about as fixed as I think I can possibly attempt to do. Maybe possibly it will just be smooth and steady and perfect this time around. We're gonna spend some time in heaven on high, get some more super potions for the Lakshmi attempts, and then on Sunday, I mean, so long as everything's working good while we're here, then Sunday we can get back to some Lakshmi. This is gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. Thank you for the explosion start. Very nice, very nice. We love a night. I am used to PvP. Okay, I've been PvPing the last few days. Yesterday I did a lot of PvP, in fact. Specifically, I did PvP also to test my internet because golly gee willikers, I was doing the first match of the day that I did for Frontlines. Basically instantly murdered me. But thank you very much for the gifted slider. This is very kind. Welcome, welcome. But the what was it? My solo PvP match. It did not. My internet did not like it. I full froze, I turned into nothing, and then I immediately died as soon as I got back. So I did a lot of extra PvP just to check on that a little bit more. You know, it went pretty okay towards the end of it, but I will say it was a very strange experience because I'm too used to my PvP setup now. For PvP, I have sprint on Q. Don't ask me why. That's normally my heal self button, but I guess since I don't have a heal self button, I just don't really think to use it for that anymore. So yeah, my sprint is on Q, and now I'm just gonna press Q every time I want to sprint. You've been warned. If you see me just using max potions for absolutely no reason, that is the reason, I swear. Soup? Why is it soup time? What do you mean soup? Hello, this is good to see. Thank you for the 3 months of tier 1. It's very kind indeed. You missed the stream where we beat Storm? No, we haven't beaten Storm just yet. I'm mostly going for potions for continued attempts at block. It's soup time because you said you wanted to get soup potions. Are they soup potions? Is that a true fact? Are potions made of... What do you think potions taste like? I'm pretty sure most of the time, whenever I hear people talking about what a potion would taste like, especially, you just go off of what it looks like. And then, okay, well, it looks fluorescent blue, so it's gonna be like a soda. But what do you think it actually tastes like? If we're not just basing it off of the color. It tastes like different flavors of aether. What does aether taste like? Is that just like tasting air? Is that the same thing? I assume medicine or at best an energy drink. Okay, I could kind of see the medicine one. I don't know about energy drink though. Is energy drinks... I mean, I don't drink many energy drinks, but I don't know. I bet it tastes like cough syrup. Oh god. We're going off the 14 cookbook alcohol. Oh, thank you, Hale. Perfect. I mean, I guess we have to give in to the 14 cookbook. We're talking about the tastes of something in 14. We already have IRL potions, so potions taste like NyQuil. Please no. Oh, that sounds horrible. And potions taste like strawberries. I could go with a strawberry potion. Speaking of LaCroix flavor memes, Mega potions taste like water that happens to be in the same room as a perfectly healthy individual. God. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. That does sound very accurate. But what about now that I'm thinking about it, now that you've got me on the strawberry thought process, are we strawberry milk enjoyers in here, or is that just me? Am I weird? I feel like most people, when they think of flavored milk, will be talking about like chocolate milk, but I just don't really like chocolate milk. I think it is by far inferior to strawberry milk. Strawberry milk is simply the better option. Maybe I'm just a little crazy. Concept of flavored milk is strange to me. Well, I mean, ice cream is basically just flavored milk, isn't it? Have you tried Pilk? No. But I did try Frilk for, what was it? The LunarCon last year. They had some charity incentives for doing stuff, and one of the incentives was to get everybody to drink Pilk. And so I said, you know what, fine, I'll join in. That sounds horrific, but so long as it's for a good reason, I will do it. And so, golly gee willikers, it happened, and would you believe it? I don't have Pepsi in my house, so I had to improvise, and so I did fruit punch milk. And it was not, no. No, it was not, no. Mm-mm. I think I would rather deceased than taste that ever again.
Are the potions super yet?
The potions are definitely super. I'm feeling pretty super at the moment with all these potions right now. Is definitely feeling kind of super. I will say, in an attempt to try and give my internet the best possible chance at surviving, I have in fact put the quality of the stream back down a little bit. So, YouTube side, you're gonna have to forgive me if the stream quality is not very good. Twitch side, I don't think it should make too much of a difference for you. It should only be like a little bit, maybe. It will happily use a concealment. It's time for a stealth mission. Take the accursed horde. Bronze chests cannot be mimics on these floors. I think 43 means that silvers are the mimics right now. I'm not super sure about that, but I have a feeling I'm correct. So I'm just gonna grab the golds willy-nilly. You think we're in silver mimic territory? Okay.
Wahoo.
So long as it's not just me thinking. Thank you very much for the 11 months, Nader. It's very kind of you. I hope you've enjoyed your almost a year of tier 1 for the solo channel. It was a masterpiece. There are a lot of this floor. 1, 2, 3, 4 intuition. They really want me to use intuitions. This entire floor is just full of pomanders of intuition, which I guess I can't complain about. I can't complain about it. No, intuitions are terrible. They do absolutely nothing for me. Please, any other pomander, I beg. So how's everybody been? What's everybody been up to? It's been like a whole week since I got to stream. Sunday didn't really work out because I had somebody come over to fix my internet on the Sunday, and would you believe it? It took a lot longer than expected. and they were not able to fix it on the Sunday at the end of the day, and it had to be some other random times throughout the week that I would not be notified of. Don't believe me? Okay, you're right. I did absolutely stream on Sunday. That's true. I streamed on Sunday. I streamed to myself. I just kind of talked to myself in a corner for 40 minutes. And then I ended stream and I took a nap. So, it's pretty good. Hello, Nebulous. How's it going? Can't even get the dodo. That's true. It would be nice to get all those intuitions if we could get the dodo. Intuition turned into pot shards, which turned into sustaining potions you'll need when you get to 400. No. Intuitions are just for Accursed Horde, which is items outside. So it's like decorative items, or it's shiny EX weapons and stuff like that. Self-streaming is perfectly healthy. Thank you. Glad to know my mental state is in a much better position than my therapist seems to think it is. Fantastic. Okay, this one is not great. Everything is wonderful. I'll also say my little ones, my cats, have been very clingy as of late. You know, they've gotten to a very they've gotten to be very loving and very okay with just everything happening. My silly little babies, they're doing pretty good. I'm happy. Seems like they're living their best life. I was a little concerned when I was going on the trip to TwitchCon, because it was the first time that they would be in the house on their own in a very long time. But you know what? They did pretty well with it. They seem to be generally pretty okay, like nothing really happened. And so long as they're happy, I've got no complaints. I will happily use a steel concealment before this one sees me. Great, perfect. Take my coffins. Thank you. Concealment, I feel like out of all of the Heaven on High Commanders, probably my least favorite. Like the Heaven on High specific. I think Petrification is definitely the better option. Definitely the cooler one. Raising is nice, but I don't really care that much. This is a pretty easy floor set so far that I've been able to tell. Affluence I wish I could use, but it's going to use up the concealment, so it's not really worth it. And we're on to the next floor. I don't think we've gotten... No, I was about to say I don't think we've gotten any Magicites yet, but I think that's wrong. We got like a Garuda Magicite, right? Hello, Tassel. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? What's his house? Oh, good floor. Please be something cool that I can use. A safety? You know what? That is kind of work. Such a nice time for you to settle in with a nice tasty mug of soup. Well, enjoy your soup, I guess. A lot of you are ridiculous. It's like you're a soup cult or something. I could never. I'm a very anti-soup. There is only one singular good soup in existence. Also, did I change my notification text back? I did, alright. There was one time where I was trying to do a test stream that was not going particularly well, and it just did a full stream. And I did change the notification before I did that, so that it would tell everybody that it was a test stream and it's not a real stream in case I messed up. And then golly gee willikers, I messed up. I think this was fine. This is soup slander. What do you mean? But the celery chicken, I don't drink the soup from that. That's broth. That's different. I use that for different meals. It's completely different. Soup?
Our love for soup is deep and everlasting, not superficial. 3.
Not soup. Well, my hatred for soup is everlasting. I don't know why. I think it's probably something akin to the same reason that I don't like Can we not... Could we just give me, like, the silver coffers, please, so I can upgrade my Aether pool? Get the better armor and weapons for the future so that I might continue this run towards the end. Please, video game, I beg. Yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I think it's probably my same issue with, like, spaghetti and, like, very thin pastas. It's just, it feels like I'm not eating anything, I guess, is maybe the way to put it. Like, I'm not biting into anything. It just kind of appears and then is gone. And so I never get full off of it. Even when I have eaten enough that I should be done, I'm just not full, and it just makes me upset. We have controversial food opinions. What do you mean controversial? I am the baseline of all food opinions. You can't call me controversial. I think I'm gonna grab these. Thank you, headset, for dying. We love to see you. I didn't actually even mean to interrupt that cast, but we did it anyway, so... That looks terrible. Ow. Thank you. At least it didn't hurt much. I think it went straight through my shake it off, so that's probably a lot of help, honestly. We're not gonna worry about it. It's fine. That's why you eat soup with crackers or toast? Kinda. Maybe. Like rice when you want to eat 10,000 of something. I just like rice in general. What about sushi? Oh, I love sushi. Sushi's my favorite. Rice is basically just my go-to meal always. I said it to one of my buddies a long time ago, but you gotta understand. Most people might say, like, you make rice alongside your meal. Those people are weak. Rice is not the side. Rice is the main dish. The rest of the meal is the side for my rice. It is very important. Salt or soy sauce? I just salt the rice. No salt. I mean, sometimes the main thing that I do is I cook foods that I can make a gravy with, and then I'll just pour the gravy over the rice, and then that's the main chunk of food. I am not going to make this. I'm just gonna use another one. I should have used the strength first. Safety also would have been nice. This is gonna be a mimic, and then I'm gonna unconceal. Watch. It wasn't. Absolutely huge. Okay. Perfect. This is the intuition. The strength is in this room. I can drop concealment in this room and just start killing stuff. Farewell. It was good knowing you. Oi. Hello, Fraser. Thank you very much for the 8 months. It's very kind. Thank you. Hello, Wrath. Good night, sleep tight. Good night, Sil. Good to see you. Good night, thank you for dropping in. And thank you, Scorchlit, for re-upping your game. It's good to see you back. If you would just excuse me for a moment. Okay, fantastic. Anyway, what was I saying? We gotta kill another dude. Hold on. Hold on. Your problem with making rice is the same problem you have with pasta. Sense of portion sizing is horrendous and there's often way too much. I see. I eat a lot of rice because, once again, the rice is normally the main chunk of the meal for me. So whenever I make rice, if I'm making it for just myself, I'll just do like a cup of rice. If I have other foods that I know I'm going to eat a lot of, but otherwise, if I am making a meal specifically for rice, like if I'm making my hung shao rou, I'm gonna make 2 cups of rice, and then those 2 cups of rice will just last me forever, and I'll be set. It is very good to use leftover rice for fried rice, I will say. Fried rice is basically meant to be done with leftover rice. You can't do it with fresh rice. It's just not as good. It just doesn't work. And speaking of things not working, golly gee willikers, I have next Thursday is Thanksgiving for the US people. I'm probably still gonna be streaming. I don't think I'm gonna do anything different. So that's, if you feel like stopping in, you can. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful holiday with your fam. For all of those that are celebrating. I'm happy to use a bomb and plate. If I could get more petrifications, that would be good. I feel like having a stockpile of petrifications is pretty important. But at least I don't have to worry about that too much on this force. Will I be serving turkey to chat? I could. That could be the whole goal of the day if we wanted to. We can just have turkey. Is there a turkey that I can make in 14? Because if so, that could just be the stream. We could spend the whole stream looking for the way to make the turkey. A Starlight Dodo. Oh, okay. That could be pretty good. A turkey hat? Is it a turkey hat? What do you mean a turkey hat? Hey, why did you not get stunned? That sucks. This room over here, good maybe? Any silver chests? Any silvers in chat? Oh, thank you for the alteration. I will happily accept more silver. Where? Here? No. There. Alright. Unfortunately, that was the worst case scenario of the two. I was thinking it would explode or I would get the thing that I wanted. I did neither of those. Alright, so they can't be stunned. That makes sense. Now I understand why you hit me. I hope our exit from the silver mimic floors is swift, so that I do not have multiple reasons why my silvers don't give me upgrades. If I get lucky enough to get a silver chest in the first place, I would really prefer if it actually gave me the silver upgrade. Please, thank you. And at the same time, at what point does my Aether pool become a problem? Because I'm not feeling it right now. Floor 47. So when does it start being an issue? How's it going? It's going fantastic, Mystic. How are you? I hope you have a good time. 61 plus, probably, maybe. Oh, Mandragora. Perfect. I'm gonna fortune. And there's one Mandragora. That okay. Oh. I'm only a little bit disappointed. I'm also very sad. So, in Palace of the Dead, when you killed a Mandragora or when you killed a Mimic, it would give you between like 2 and 4 max potions, I think it was. Here, it only gives 1, which really adds to the grind of getting these super potions. The 44, it's a minute cooldown. I'm expecting a 45-minute fight with Lakshmi. So even best case, I have 1 fight's worth of potions right now. After making it to floor 48. Going 50 floors in Palace of the Dead probably would have gotten me like at least 150 potions. Maybe like 120-ish. I do not have an intuition up. Might as well. Does it have an eye of frog only? No, but it does have otter only. Funny enough, you know? So at least there's still some creature representation. Hello, Lunas. How's it going? Hello, Arrow. Hello. Hello, Turtle. I'm hoping that we can get something good here, but who knows? Really hopeful that I can get... I'm thinking I want, like, at least 2 attempts worth. I gotta do full floor clears with this much time left. Just in case there's a silver or a bronze. Bronze is kind of worth it. Those are going to aggro, though, and I don't feel like fighting them, so let's just go. It's also got the little auspices, the good parts. Oh, that's true. It's got the little guys. Yeah, I forgot about that. Well, my fortune for this floor did not end up being a good one. Thank you for the silence. This is exactly what I wanted for Christmas. Perfect, perfect. I'm going to put on my lucky bracelet. Make sure everything continues to go well. And with the lucky bracelet, I'm bound to get at least a dozen Aether. Just really quick on this floor. That sounds good. Sounds very realistic. Nothing, so no reason to clear that room. The climb has begun a little bit. We will see how far the climb goes. I don't know at what point. We're thinking so far, I guess we just said it a minute ago, we're thinking like 50 or 60-ish is when I'm gonna probably have to focus on getting Aether Pool for a while before I can continue. Ideally, I would like to discover what that spot is without losing my run, because this is a pretty good run so far. But at least it's not that difficult to get back to where we are, I guess. Because if we're having on high, I can start 30 or 21 to 30, right? So I'm only really 30 floors in, just about, from where we could be. Don't have to worry too much about preserving this. I would just like to if I can. Just the gold and silver. I'm leaving. Each attempt at Lakshmi is 50 pots. Well, so I want to use the potions relatively off cooldown. There might be at the start of the fight, I may not use that many. I could definitely just use max potions until I get to the actual part of the fight where it matters. But then, from then on, so if the fight is going to be 35 minutes at Lakshmi, then it's going to be at least 35 potions if I do the entire thing and win. Any less than that, and I'll run out midway, and then it kind of gives me a much higher chance of dying immediately to whatever we're doing. It's not that massive of a difference. But I mean, 1200 HP is 1200 HP. Restoring an extra 1200 HP is most likely a big enough deal that it can push us over the edge. But we'll have to see. Boulder Toss, turns out, does not do as much damage as the indicator made it look like it was going. I am no longer worried. I'm a little sad that we didn't get a strength commenter on this floor. I'm probably gonna just hit boss without one. Thank you very much for the 13 months, Kenda. Oh, wow. Okay. Ken, have you hit 13 months yet? I feel like you have. Ken's just keeping it secret and not showing it off. Isa's Garden isn't as bad as it was for Susanna. Very true. And as well, Heaven on High, just, I said it the last time, but Heaven on High is just a very nice experience. It just feels better to solo than Palace of the Dead. I can't tell you specifically why, but I know it does. We are grinding indeed. Hello. Oh, I remember this guy. This is the guy from my Heaven on High video from like 12 million years ago. Oh. I should have put my buff on first, but that's fine. I won't fall for your tricks. I will not be bamboozled so easily. Ah, okay, I will in fact be bamboozled that easily. It's very odd that they have absolutely no cast times. Like, they have casts, but they're just not, they have no indicators. Very strange. And now it's going to do the laser beam in front, so I just got to keep circling it. There we go. Perfect. That's a much harder one to see, I feel like. Seems like Heaven on High is engaging much quicker. Maybe. Need to be at the Floridian Palace before you even wake up. I could kind of feel that a little. But I think just from like a solo perspective, less so of like the excitement of it and more so of just the quality of my life and my experience just feels better within Heaven on High than it did in Palace. I think, again, maybe we talked about this last time and it was just something. No, I do remember. We were saying that it was, yeah, what was your to say? Because it was designed for a solo in mind, right? It was designed with the idea that somebody was going to go for the lone hero title, and so it wasn't as miserable to experience it solo. Yeah. I do remember. Probably just, for my best interest, not going to tank that hit directly next to the boss, but I guess, who knows? Maybe it isn't in my best interest. $200 floors versus 100 is huge. That is also kind of nice. It feels more... I feel a lot closer to the end in this than I ever did in Palace. The only time I felt like I was actually near my clear was at that floor 170 or 170 or 180 run. Can't remember. Whatever my summoner run got to, that was the only time I ever felt like I was even slightly close. Every other run that I did. Oh, thank you. That was very kind. It was very kind indeed. Thank you. I shall enjoy a very tasty snack. Thank you, thank you. It shall pay for a celebratory pizza. That could be nice. It could be a pretty good one. Haven't had pizza in a while. Pretty good. Thank you, Zenmos, for that. Also, Aetherpool isn't a slogfest to grind. I kind of disagree. At least, okay, the bosses give it to us, and it's not as absolutely miserable to try to get from bosses. Like, I'm pretty sure we get it from any boss that's above, that's 30 or above, right? Like, we got it from the last boss as well. But the main issue that I had in Palace of the Dead that was only from chests, but even here it still feels like you have to get 80 or 90% of it from just chests. Which is fine, but man, does it feel rough when you're just trying to do solo runs and when you only have solo as an option. Probably do one of these. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. Start spamming through a bunch of funny buttons. First run from 0-0, you got to floor 93 before dying with 68-74. I'm definitely kind of feeling like I could just keep going. As of now, we were just talking about it before you got here, I think. But like, I'm wondering what floor I start actually feeling my lack of Aether. Ooh, that sucks. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. Please don't spawn on me. Okay, this is still gonna be really bad. 7, 6. This hits first. Wow. Okay. That's the worst thing that's ever happened. Okay, fine. Okay. Alright. Whatever. What can you do, I guess? That's what I get for trying to greed for damage, I suppose. We did not respect the gaze indeed. Rest in peace, floor 41. Probably throw this one in the garbage and just get going. We'll give it another go. Fixed party. Yes. Enter solo. 21. Thank you very much. Still got a good starting pace. Yeah, no, being at 2220 now as our beginning point is very nice. I've got no general complaints. I'm a-okay. I'm just here for the super potions, really, so. It's all good on my end. And then this is the floors where I can AoE them down, if I remember correctly. First time you're on stream, thank you for inspiring a new playstyle for me. Even though you don't have the time or dedication to do dungeons and trials with enough trust. Forcing yourself to use no market board and not use quest rewards when a fresh character has rekindled your enjoyment. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad you can enjoy the solo lifestyle. Am I cool with receiving G-Post fan art? I don't really know what that means, but sure, that's I don't mind. That sounds cool. That sounds wonderful. Still earn Aetherpool on 1 to 20 with those numbers? Can I? Really? Huh. That's very good. Hello, Emo. How's it going? Welcome. We've got 2, count them, 2 whole petrifications. Very nice. I go here and I risk the trap so that I can get the buff from the little guy. You can't possibly say no to the little guy buff. He loves us. He increased our damage dealt. The grind never stops. I mean, the grind did stop momentarily. You cleared M4S. How did that go? Are you happy? Have you found joy? Did you get a good amount of rest? I hope. Cannot say no to lion dog. Excuse you. How dare you be so accurate and correct? You gotta leave some correct for the rest of us. But yes, no question. And hello, otter only. We now run for our lives for a brief period of time. At least it's just the one guy. At least it's just the silly little dude. Silly little puffball. Yes, bleeding. I've been happy. Also got 99,000 energy today and reached 99 on it. So, oh, very nice. Congratulations on your freedom from Everkeep. Eventually, you will get the wing. Oh, hello. Hello, say. I'm doing pretty good, I would like to think. Things are going well. I'm living my best life. I am experiencing what it means to be alive at the moment. Pretty quality time. They have to go to Sphere Burden. Unfortunate. One of these days, I've got to get back into doing EXs and Savages, maybe. When you get
Lord, when you get lucky, good, and really good, floor 21 to 30 can take anywhere between 6 minutes, my record, and 10.
Wow. That's ridiculous. If 21 to 30 was able to give consistent super potions, 21 to 30 can give super potions, but it still gives a mixture of super potions and max pots. We only get the guaranteed max pots at what was it? I think it's 31 plus where it's guaranteed super potions instead of the max pots. Either way, I would love to be able to do a quick run like that. Okay. Nice auto trap at the very end, I guess. Where the heck did that come from, and how did I not step on it a second ago? Alright, you know what? It's fine. It don't matter. Hello, Mara. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the live stream. Thank you for stopping. If we could just not kill the otter, please. Maybe a ceasefire could be reached. If you consider what we could do for one another, the people that we are. Nope, okay. Didn't get the heal. Perfect. Fantastic. We love to see it. At the very least, you know what? We can just pretend like that run never happened. If it was not for the eternity of... I'm gonna just double check that I did the thing that I think I did there. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. If it was not for the absolute eternity of always hitting an otter, if I pull more than one enemy, I think I would probably just continue to pull every enemy in the entire game. But since I'm always going to hit an otter, I'm probably just not gonna do it anymore. I mean, but what if I just did it anyway, you know? Who's gonna stop me? An enervation, probably. But not these guys. No. They could never stop. Take a treasure coffer for a sight, thank you. Not a single one can stop me. I am too powerful for this. They shall fall to my might every time, I swear. Don't worry about how low my HP got. Just don't pay attention to that and we're fine. It makes me look cool if you don't look at the HP bar. Speedrunning, you always want a strength and frailty site as soon as you enter a new floor. Yeah, I'm not really going for speedruns now. I'm mostly going for climbing as high as I can manage and getting as much Aether Pool as I can and getting my super potions. Super potions being my biggest target. Hello, dog. Hello, doggy. What is your buff, doggy? Is it the same one? Oh, new buff. Damage taken decreased. Okay. Basically a steal. Very nice. Well, the HP that matters is the last one. Very true. I'm glad that we're all in agreement on this. A masterpiece. Okay. Farewell and hello, Aether. Wow. Oh, actually, this is the good floor set where silvers aren't mimics, right? They can only explode here. That's perfect. Inspiration. I haven't seen that debuff in forever. That's Labyrinth of the Ancients, World of Darkness. That's Ifrit. And I think that's it. I don't think anything else gives separation. Work ends in 4 minutes. You need more strength. You're also understandable. You can get it. I believe in the strength to finish the day. Think of the tasty meal that you can throw together afterwards. That always gives me strength. Wow. Anyone know a good site to check drop rates in 14? Unfortunately, there is nowhere where you can get drop rates. Drop rates are not known because it's not tracked. The 14 wiki is it is put together by a very wonderful team that does their very best. But unlike MMOs like old school RuneScape, where it's sourced from tens of thousands of different attempts to get the thing, and everybody's grinding and putting in the data for it just by using like the same thing as everybody else, it doesn't really have those resources. It unfortunately is basically just as crowd-funded as it can possibly be with information, and we still don't have much of it. So one of these days, maybe. What's the current blocking point in MSQ? Our current blocking point is Lock. That's the one that we're sitting at trying to beat right now at the very least. I just need some more potions for it, and I should be able to pretty consistently get through it. I do need some more Chirashi Zushi though. Or no, Shakshuka, not the Chirashi Zushi. Gotta make more Shakshuka before we go back in. Okay. It's unfortunate, but our enemies have spotted us. I have failed the stealth check. Final Fantasy XI was the same way. Even the custom servers, which rebuilt the game from the ground up to play older versions from retail, have to go off vague crowdsourced data from years and years ago. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Maybe one day, maybe we can do the drop rate project, right? you and I, all of us can come together. We can fund the Great Drop Rate Project, where we try and get some kind of cool information that the wiki desperately wants by the hundreds spamming the same thing over and over again. That would be pretty good. That would be pretty sick. What am I doing? We're being winners. That's what. Okay. That's to-do list exponentially grows. Yeah.
I was driving, so I couldn't ask before. But did I hear you say you hate spaghetti?
Hello, Slider. It's good to see you. So hypothetically, you know, Slider, what would you do if I said yes? Just hypothetically speaking. Not just, it's not, I'm not locking into that answer just yet. Just hypothetically, what would you do with that information? Hello, how's it going? 2 starboard drops back to back after they buffed his drop rate. When I told UFC about it, all excited. It didn't drop for any of them in 3 runs. Oh, but I mean, heck,
am I
you
just
got
exceptionally lucky with Mount Rocks, 4th run, 6th run, 1st run, or am I just truly cursed?
Why would you be truly cursed? I'd say that that's huge. That's, I mean, that sounds wonderful. I wish I could get a mount drop every other run. But I will also say, I have been waiting for the day where Blue Women returns to us, for me to go about the rest of my astrologian adventures in Palace of the Dead to get to floor 100. I'm gonna probably get back to that soon if they do not return to us soon. I did promise that I would do it, and now that I'm coming at it with a fresh pair of eyes, it could be wonderful. Good to have our success once again. To each their own. I was just wondering why, if there's a reason. I just don't really like how little I can bite into it, you know? I like linguine. If you're gonna make me have a long noodle, linguine is pretty good. It's big enough that I can like bite it and I get a satisfying bite out of it, but spaghetti is just like too thin. Is our, yes, Blue Women, our dear favorite chat member, one of our beloved chat members. I love Blue Women. They forced me into my adventures of Astro 1 to 100. So I think what Tesla's trying to say there, is that you are very lucky to see it that often. The 50 clears without ever witnessing it is pretty painful. I'm not too late for stream. You've been missing this. Hello, welcome. It has been a little bit of a difficult time getting everything stable again, but hopefully we'll be all good with this. I feel like you should relate more to spaghetti. It's just as fragile as your internet. That is very true, but at least... No. No, yeah, I got nothing. You're just correct. I've got nothing to say to that. You know, I'm starting to feel like I should just go in this direction. I knew I would pull something else. I knew it. That's why I saved my final fell cleave just for this moment. You're not supposed to say it, kid. We're just supposed to accept that it's happening and pretend like we don't notice. When you say it, that's what it suddenly drops off the face of the earth. You have good news. Oh, wonderful. Good news, everyone. What is it? We got high. Congratulations. Oh, what's fantastic. Congratulations. I'm glad to hear. Can't not notice. You're a mod. This is your job. Okay, fine. But just don't mention it. Trying not to taunt it. Exactly. We have to not taunt it. We have to pretend like everything is completely normal. We can't be the parent that says to their child after they have come out of their room to be with everybody, oh, look who came out of their cave to see the family. We can't do that, because what happens is that child will then not want to come out next time. That's how that works. We have to just accept that it's normal and wonderful, and we have to love that it's working and not particularly point it out. That's all we can ask for. Oh, it doesn't knock me back because I have the thing on. I forgot that it even did that. Congratulations. Inner release. Victory for the Victor, 4th year running for greatest warrior ability. Bloodwedding was pretty cool that one time, but I think this still wins. And we'll soon be able to have money so I can send 100 directly to your, but please do not do that. Spend your celebratory money on getting a job, on celebrating for yourself. We can celebrate with you, but just tell us you got like a cool sandwich or something. Get yourself something nice, get a treat. Oh, treat. Oh. How many silvers have I gotten going off Aetherpool? I think I've gotten 6? Times to do 41 to 50 on your own run. I believe in you. You will do far better than I did. Just do victory. Just win. I will say it is very nice that I'm inner release only does the crit direct hits on Fell Cleave. Nice that I can save the rest just from myself. Spoiling anything after luck. Well, I mean, this is fine. This is a very mundane one, because that's just a normal gamer, I believe. Like, literally just beating Stormblood. Not the solo gamer beating Stormblood. Which sounds pretty accurate. Now, where do I... Oh, sight coffee. Thank you. We love vision. I don't need to kill that one, so we're just gonna wait for it to go by. I miss my sprint floors. Can I have those back? I know the higher in floors you go, normally there's some things that become more common and some things that just go away. Do sprint floors stick around for the entirety of Heaven on High? Because I feel like it would be the most important on the higher floors. Yes? Great. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it indeed. Wrath Highlander and Midlander, I have absolutely zero opinions on this. Because the only correct choice is Ellison. It's got a Gloom. It's got a damage down. It has an auto heal penalty. The only reason I'm hesitating on using this Magicite right now is just because I want a fortune for the Magicite floors. Well, that's not a fortune, so. That's so many silvers, oh my god. I think I'll just do it one enemy at a time. Again, if I had a fortune, I would just use it immediately. But I don't have a fortune, and it does not look like there's any fortunes on this floor. Because that was the last of the gold. Please don't explode. Thank you. I really need for these silvers to not blow up, because I'm not going to be able to get that health back very easily. Hello, Incognito. How's it going? Didn't think of the third option. Yes, of course. If I have to pick one, if you are forcing me to make a decision, then probably, well, I haven't really looked at them in a very long time. I basically only make Ellison, so I don't even really know what the Highlander Midlander difference is. Cat boys or cat girls versus cat men, cat women, Makote versus Hrothgar. Hrothgar. That was easy. Wonderful stream, it's art. Okay, have fun, Amus. Good to see you. Enjoy your art time. Have a good one. Congrats again on the M4S clear game. Buff versus not buff. Buff. Is that even a question? Come on, how could you? Please don't explode. Thank you. We got actually 4 for 4 silver coffers there. That was really nice. And it looks like I don't have to kill too many more to finish this floor, so I can just do like 1 or 2 right next to the exit. And since I know where all of the traps are, I can just run around without a care in the world. Oh, you know what I can do? What the heck? My macro isn't working. Why is home gang not working? Hold on, this is a problem. My home gang macro is broken. This has gone absolutely terribly. What happened? You forever live the Lalafell life? Thank you. Sounds wonderful. Wait. I have to check my macro. Self is not a valid target name. What? One isn't a valid target name. Self isn't a valid target name. What's a? How do I target myself? Why is this macro not working anymore? Do I do me? Me is a valid target name. Okay. Why did that change? Huh. Alright, well, either way, it has been saved now. In the future, hopefully, I will not suffer a terrible demise. Probably something with the rearrangeable party stuff. Is there rearrangeable parties now? Also recommend doing it in 14 lines, not just one, so it tries to run for 14 frames. Maybe has been, huh? Okay. Well, I mean, I was using the home game macro perfectly fine before 7.1. So I don't understand why it suddenly isn't working now. They changed things in 7.1. Okay, gotcha. Don't feel obliged to do side quests, but don't be afraid to do them if you're the type to enjoy that sort of thing. That's I mean, I feel like you should take that stance with everything for video games like Final Fantasy XIV. There's so much stuff in this game for you to do. Really? Just do the things that you want to do. It's not like you have to do things. Just very happily do the stuff that makes you happy. And then don't listen to anybody else that tells you you have to do something. Unless they know exactly the things you like and are like, oh my god, you're gonna love this. You have to try it. That's different. Because then that's just a wonderful person giving you good advice for things that you will like. But you know. Homing also goes off faster now in 7.1 and the effect applies a lot faster. Same with all the other inputs. Okay. Yeah, I did see that. No, I remember that. That's gonna be nice. If I had that last Sunday for, not last Sunday, but the Sunday before for the Lakshmi attempts, I probably would have gotten the Lakshmi kill. I think our best run I lost to a slow home game, but that could just be me being completely wrong anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Controller player, how do macros even work? It's basically just, I mean, you can set them up for your controller play as well. It's not specific to keyboard and mouse. It's just under the user macros tab. So basically you just kind of type this stuff in. There's a lot of things that you could just do in chat, and then you type that into the macro, and it does that, and that's it. So you type the action that you want to do, and then it will just perform that action. It's very bad for combat, because it's not good with the low latency that combat requires you to have, but it's very good otherwise. Gotta take a break out of this floor set to check Wonder's tales. That's a good point, actually. Maybe we should check Wonder's tales. It has been a little bit. You know what? Why not? Yeah, I'll throw on a steal, too. I'm at a low enough floor now that if I don't get steals for like the whole next floor set, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Or not strengths for the whole rest of the next floor set, it won't be a big deal. So like, it's fine. I can just use it up now and then hope that everything goes well. Macros don't queue commands where regular abilities do. If you hit an ability when you're in an animation lock or right before it comes off cooldown, it'll be used when it's available. You do that to a macro, it just won't go off at all. Yeah, that's very true. You can use the target macro, combat macro, use it for target. Yeah, it's definitely very good for selecting a target for a move instead of having to select them yourself. But other than that, it's not great for combat. Don't need to add a target when casting the tank involved. My home game macro is just /AC home game. So your /AC home game Home gang requires a target to be used. It has to go onto a target. The reason that it works for you is that you're constantly next to the boss when you hit that button. If you step far enough away from the boss, home gang will not be usable because you are not close. Here, let me see if I can show you. I'm gonna put normal home gang on my bar. As soon as we have to step away from this, this is going to X out because it requires me to target the guy. Yeah, if I deselect the boss, but having that extra addition of having to deselect and then whatever other menu that I have up at the moment has to close beforehand, it's pretty rough. It's easier to have a macro that just specifically targets myself. More importantly, if the enemy dies, it also stops working. That is a bit that I always forget, but yes, if you home gang and you are tethered to an enemy, then as soon as that enemy dies, home gang is gone. And there you go, home gang is X'd out. I can't use it. I try to use it, it takes me towards them. Is this easy? Your TGS macros and fighting? I mean, yeah, thankfully this bit is very easy. Just floor 30 isn't that big of a problem. Bosses are generally pretty good if I do say so myself. Okay. Hello, Solo Truelight. How's it going? What am I doing? Where am I going? Wondrous Tales. I knew it was forgetting something. Okay.
How's
It'll
my
shine.
backpack?
What do you mean your back? Oh, hello. Oh, it's cute. What the heck is that from? That's adorable. Okay. Wondrous Tales, please, I beg. Hello, Chloe. I would like a new journal. Thank you. And something doable. No, yes. No. Midas? Which one is Alexander Midas? Is that tier 5 to 8? Yeah, okay. Unfortunate. Doable, but I have to burn second chance points to use it.
Oh yeah, I started Eureka yesterday. It was quite the experience, especially when my monkey brain registered that the monk, scholar, and paladin weapons looked great, and so did all the elemental armor.
Yeah.
I've doomed myself.
You definitely have. I wish you the absolute best. Good luck. Okay. We really lucked out on this one. So this is the new edition that I was talking about on Twitter that may have just single-handedly saved us for Wondrous Tales. Normally, Wondrous Tales, I only get one for the dungeons these days. Now that they've added in these extra sets here, it is easier for me to get a doable dungeon. So this is 2. If I burn through 5 second chance points, that's 3, 4, 5. It's not Susano, that's Zervin, yeah. Zervin, very, very doable. Maybe. I can possibly try this one. I want... If I could get a Wondrous Tales that gives me... No, this is 6. I was about to say if I can get a Wondrous Tales that gives me 6, then I'll try for it. But this is 6. I forgot about the treasure dungeon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I use 2, which gets us down to 5. 2 minimum to do the retries. We shuffle for 2 line attempts. We'll do this one last. Yeah. Yeah, I can... Okay. Okay, Warring Triad unlocked. No, you're right. I'm burning through even more second chance points with that. Because to get to Zervin, I have to give up Sephiroth and, what's her name? So... What the heck is... Sophia? Sophia, yes, Sophia, okay. I think it's Sophie for some reason, but I mean, it's close enough, I guess. Sofa, yeah, pretty accurate. Okay, do I have Ravana EX unlocked? No. Burn 2, then start Warring Triad to get more second chances so you don't waste them. I'd have to, because the other issue is that I have to get Midas as well with Alexander. So I have to burn through 6 second chance points for this Wondrous Tales. Which is not the end of the world. But no, it's 7 second chance points because I haven't done Ravana yet. I won't have enough stickers on the board for it to be worth shuffling. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll have 4 on the board for it to be worth shuffling, and then I have to do retries before doing Zervrin or Midas, which can use those up. Okay. I try it anyway. I think I'll probably try this anyway. Yeah, we'll give it a look. I can't be all that locked away from doing this just because of the second chance points. The second chance points are my problem, but we have to try when we've got this good of an option. Keep away from Zervin and just do second chance points from doing Alexander by using repeats. The problem is that if I use repeats, then it has a chance of using up the Alexander or Zervin one, which are the reasons that I would want to burn through second chance points. Run map now to make sure you get a portal to begin with. I should at least grab the map. I don't know if I'm going to run it right now, but I should grab one. I can just do that on both stream days and see if we get it. Let's see. I think it's Fringes. Carrying Stones is actually closer to Dim World if I remember right. What do I think of Rise? Oh, I love Rise. This is fantastic. Shuffles are only worth it if you need 2 or more retries to get to 7. That is a good point, yeah. Using more second chance points to retry when you would otherwise cap out and potentially saving one of the second chance buildups for another time makes sense. That's my problem. That's the question. Is this... I don't think this is worth it with Midas. If it was the first tier of Alexander, so I was only getting 1 second chance point, that would be fine. This Wondrous Tale book is giving me 7. So I have to use 5 second chance points. before I can even do these. And using them that early on means that I'm not using them properly. I want to get 5. Second chances cap at 7. Yes, they cap at 7, so I can go and get 2 second chance points right now. Ravana would be fine. If Ravana was the thing that was happening for all of these, it would be fine. Ravana, I get 1 second chance point for clearing Ravana for the first time. Since I only have 7 points, that's okay. Zervrin, I have to do 2 other fights. I have to use Sephiroth's second chance point, and I have to get Sophia's second chance point, and then I get Zervrin's. Midas, I have to do 5. So just in these 2 alone, we're talking about 8 second chance points. So using them for shuffles at 7, but the actual chances cap at 9, so you have 2 leeway for build-up. Yeah, the ideal, the thing that I would want is to be able to get at least 6 stickers on this board before I'm using shuffles. They do the normal forms of the Warring Triad already. Oh my god, you're just making it worse. No, I didn't. That means we get to do 4 second chance points worth of... Yeah, no, I can't. I can't do this, Wondrous Tales. There are too many second chance points I would have to waste to get this one done. It's just the fact, Brightstar, that I cannot get the second chance points again. That's the thing. I get them once from every instance in this game, and then they are gone permanently. I cannot get them back ever again after that. So I do have to be this specific about it. And as much as it's really annoying for me, as much as it's annoying for you, we just can't. A Sephiroth or Gorgeous book? Yes, that would be ideal. A Sephiroth, Ravana is fine, Thornton is fine, Nidhogg is fine. Sephiroth would be okay. Any of the 1 to 4 Alexanders would be fine. You just kill Ravana, reset it, kill a new fight, reset Ravana, and keep doing that till you have enough. The only issue with that is I have to use up second chance points, and it could get rid of the other 2, making me spend... So, okay. The Wondrous Tales book that I want is a 6-tile Wondrous Tales book. If I am able to do 6 of the tiles in that book, it is worth it for me to attempt and to use second chance points on. If I do Ravana and hit the retry button, every time I retry, it closes out one of the other tiles, which means it can close out Alexander Midas and it can close out Zerfrin. If it lands on either of these 2, that means all of the retries that I spent were a waste. And because it is, I would clear out as many as I could. So I would do Ravana, I would do the Treasure Dungeon, I would do high level 50 to 60 and 51 to 79. So we have 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It is a 2 in 11 chance that it kills one of these 2, which is way too high of a chance for me to get. Yeah. If it didn't randomly remove, if I could choose which one it removed, that would be fine. This is too much of a gamble to go for a 2-line on this one. It's so close, but it's too much. That sucks. Okay. Fine. As soon as I get a second silver commendation, a second silver certificate of commendation, if I get 2 lines one more time, I can stop caring this much. The second that I get 1 more silver commendation, I'm good. And I can get all of the second chance points I want. I can spam through retries, and it will be fine. But until I get that second chance, until I get that second 2 lines that gets us our second silver certificate of commendation, I have to be this specific about it. I have to make sure I am saving every last second chance point we get. The only time where I'm going to force a Wondrous Tale is when I get to 9 out of 9 second chances. With 2 silver commendations, I'm able to purchase a level 100 piece of armor. Okay, we go back into Heaven on High. We're doing 31 to 40. We'll see how high I can get tonight. I might just keep going until I get sick of it. I might say that if I ever feel like I've gotten a particularly good run, I'll just go as far as we can and call that the day, but we shall see. Now is where we get a bunch of super potions. Super potions are the things that I care about. I'm just gonna put them like here. I could accidentally click that a bit too easily. I'm gonna put the super potions here. So we get a nice view of our super potions for the entirety of the time that we're here, and we can keep track of how many we have. We allowed to use picked up for Wondrous Tales. I want to avoid it as much as I can. Some of them I have to. Some of them I just do not get an option. But I will avoid it as much as I can. Like, only being an end of Stormblood gear, a lot of the Heaven on the, not Heaven on High, the Heavens where it EXs are really pushing it to get through. Gonna reach 100 war by the time he's done with Stormblood. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be super surprised by that. I've definitely got a lot of levels in my back now. Turn to watch with a big bowl of cozy warm chili. Chili sounds very nice right now. You know what? Chili goes very good with rice. Who would have guessed? Wrath likes chili. Ow, I'm gonna not grab this while I'm windburned. This is very unfortunate. Hey, didn't explode. Very nice. Chili is just soup in denial, but I mean, at least it's tasty. Apart from CT, is there any other instance where you'll need or want other players? I don't think so, but also I don't really... I've said it a few times throughout all of the time that I've been streaming, but I don't plan ahead for things. I prefer, it is much more enjoyable for me to take things as they come. To do things as we get to them and have that be the thing. I'll figure out Susano when I get there. I'll figure out Bismarck when I get there. I know that they're going to be a problem, but I'll figure it out once I'm there. And it's the same for a lot of stuff. I don't really think there's anything else in the game that I'm too particularly scared of. But who knows? We'll have to see. We'll see when we get there. Soup is just watered down chili. Now we're talking. See the sacrifice? I don't know. I'll have to test it. I don't plan to test it until I get there, but we'll have to see what it looks like. It could be completely mundane and very easy and something that we just haven't thought about at all, and we figure it out by the time we get there. But right now, I'm not going to put the effort into thinking about it. I'm too busy thinking about launch. Yeah, exactly. We don't talk about things that are post-launch. Lakshmi is our current target, so we focus on Lakshmi. And the only thing that we're stuck on for Lakshmi is me getting these potions. And then one of these days I'm getting Lone Hero. Lone Hero, my dream ideal title for solo. We get Lone Hero and then I'm never getting rid of it. It'll be perfect. Soup of Sacrifice. Okay, that's probably the hardest boss in the entire game. Because I do hate soup, as we know. I did not hit anywhere across the room. I'm very sad about that witching, but at least I didn't pull any enemies, so. Probably would have been fine if I had gone center and AoE'd a lot of them, but I need that silver, actually. I have to go this way. What if they release Lonest Hero? Then that would be me. There are only 2 titles that I will accept above Lone Hero. One of those titles is the Warrior of Lonely Light, and the other title would be the Loneliest Hero, and that's it. Mankind's first soup. No, anything but that, please. You can't do this to me. Get me the heck out of here. Thank you. Now I have a headache. Well, you probably worked very hard today. Take a rest, take it easy, make sure you are hydrated. Make sure you have enjoyed some hydration. You'll have to forgive me if I've missed anything, like redeems or something, because I haven't been paying attention. I've been a little bit going crazy trying to fix up the internet, and so I have very much not. I'm a little out of practice with things that I have to pay attention to during stream. So you have to please forgive me for that. Also, I was thinking, for all of my dear lovely mods, I was thinking of giving you a little gift, because I know that sometimes you think that I just specifically ignore mod messages. I don't ever do it on purpose, I promise. I was thinking, I saw another, thank you for the hydrate. I don't actually have anything to hydrate with, unfortunately. But I saw another streamer that had this funny little thing that only mods could use, which was like a text command TTS that you could send me. And then if I was ever really missing something and just not answering, then you could totally just use the TTS. I think that would be pretty good. That would be a pretty good one. Give them overtime as a gift. Oh yes, of course. I'm sure they would love that. And don't worry, I pay a very competitive rate. I pay the exact same as every other business out there for overtime. Absolutely nothing. Yep, perfect. Sounds like something mods can abuse the heck out of for amusement. Well, ideally they would not use it for amusement, or I would have to take away their button privileges. First time watching that, apologies if you covered this previously. What was the reason for choosing Warrior over Paladin? Okay, no, it's fine. You don't gotta worry about it. I'm always happy to go over things for new live stream viewers. So the easiest way to describe it, thank you very much. The easiest way to describe it is how often I can heal. Right, so early game, Paladin has no healing. For basically all of A Realm Reborn, you've got nothing. You get like a little bit of clemency at the end, but first clemency costs 5,000 mana, 4,000 mana if I remember correctly. It costs an astronomical amount. 4,000. Yeah, okay, thank you. That means I can heal 2 times for a full mana bar. And then I don't remember, we get paid regular time? No, you don't. Sorry about that. Anyway. Warrior heals every 3 attacks, right? So my heal per GCD on Warrior is 250 cure potency divided by 3. That's at the start of the game. We're talking A Realm Reborn. 1, 2, 3, 250 cure potency. I get like 112.5, or no. Like 75-ish. Yeah, 75 cure potency-ish. 85 something cure potency per GCD. Paladin, you regen 1,000 mana, I think, per for every 1-2 in your 1-2-3 combo. So for every GCD, you regain 500 mana. If a heal costs 1,000 or 4,000 mana, and you only get 4,000 mana every 8 GCDs, then you have to divide whatever cure potency that clemency is by 8, and then also consider that it is a cast time, so it's not an instant heal on the use of the GCD. It can be interrupted. I don't know what level Paladin stops getting their cast interrupted, but it is an interruptible cast. And the most important is that I'm not dealing damage while I'm getting that baseline heal. That is the start. That is the first heal that Paladin gets, and I cannot hit something while I'm healing. Warrior can always hit something while it's healing. A Realm Reborn, Warrior is not the best. Gunbreaker is the best by far, because Gunbreaker gets every 2 GCDs a heal. I think it's a 200 cure potency heal every 2 GCDs, and then at a higher level, it turns into like a 200 potency per GCD because you get the shield as well. So Gunbreaker is the superior option, without question, to Warrior in A Realm Reborn. But as soon as you get to Raw Intuition, Warrior outshines absolutely everything. Not only can I still deal damage while I'm healing, I get heals every 25 seconds for 3 GCDs in a row. Every single GCD, every 25 seconds, is a 400 cure potency. Plus the added Storm's Path, so every third GCD, if I'm doing Storm's Path with them, will be 650 cure potency. It's all about the amount of health per attack I would gain. That's the main reason that Paladin lost out for A Realm Reborn, and it continues to now, just because as Paladin scales up to the point where it's able to heal more, Warrior completely outshines it. It just gets more and more and more healing everywhere. So that's the only real reason. Paladin gets a lot more defense is the other side of it. So it's not to say that like Paladin is at all worse. It's just worse for this specific need. Hello, T. Thank you for 9 months. Thanks for playing. No problem. Yeah. Awesome. There's been pretty much every class in the game can viably solo something, right? It's just at what point can it be used to solo a thing? And then what does it need to do it? Does it need Epic Echo? Does it need Silence Echo? Can it be level synced for it? Do you have to be over leveled and have higher level abilities? All that kind of stuff. And Warrior and Gunbreaker needed the least of those. These days, Warrior needs the least. Excuse me. These days, Warrior by far needs the least. Gunbreaker is not as good since entering post Heavensward. Just because it's hard to beat Shake It Off. It's hard to beat Raw Intuition. You really can't top Equilibrium. Aurora is a pretty close contender for Equilibrium. I'll give it that. But generally, you know. And Dark Knight is just bad. Well, I mean, Dark Knight had some pretty good options for healing, but it ran into the same problem that Paladin did, where to heal required a resource that I could otherwise completely ignore if I was getting Warrior's heals, you know? You're back, and now that's your problem? I'm sorry, Scorch. I will accept this problem. It's a pretty easy problem to contend with, honestly. First, but will always be the coolest. I do love Dark Knight aesthetically, definitely. Yeah, we're talking about solo. Solo is the only thing that I'm referencing. I've never played Dark Knight normally. I don't play Warrior normally. I don't play any Paladin is my main tank for my main, but I don't really tank often, so it's just the one with the highest level. Dark is still the only tank that can solo M4S. Really? That's kind of cool. M4S? Oh, so you're solo tanking it as in you just have the one tank and healer. That sounds pretty sick. Part of Corundum is a mini XCOG every 25 seconds. I don't really know what XCOG is, honestly. Me? Play video games? Hello, Shiki. I believe sometimes you could play video games, maybe a little bit. You gotta be a game. Wrong one, E for it. Oh, excuse me. Okay, understood. Hello, weird dog creature. It's good to see. I hope you've been having an okay day. I like what you did with your hair. I think it looks very epic. Got through Dawn Trail a couple of days ago. Sure, something. I loved Dawn Trail personally. I had a really good time with it. Maybe it was like the environment that I was in playing Dawn Trail, like the person that I was playing it with, maybe that made it all the better. But I just liked it a lot. I got a lot of the beautiful scenic areas that I always want. I got a lot of really cool sweeping shots with cutscenes and stuff. It had a very nice, heartwarming story. That was it's pretty good if I do say so myself. After this floor set, I need to run and get a drink. Someone remind me. Could you solo achievement fates? Generally, yes. Depends what area or what expansion. I'm pretty sure I could solo the A Realm Reborn. No, not the A Realm Reborn. I could solo the Heavensward ones because I'll have raw intuition. I don't think I could do A Realm Reborn. I don't think I could do Stormblood, but maybe. I will refresh my strength happily. Thank you very much. Okay. I can't AoE these ones just because these two have an... I don't know if it's an instant kill, but I know it's a very high damage hit towards the end of their life with Harakiri. Even though it's a slow cast, the AoEs wouldn't kill them fast enough. Silver baby. Thank you very much. Armor's nice. Armor's very nice. Almost Omni 90, getting close to max. Oh, congratulations. That's not something I could never bring myself to get everything maxed out. That's way too much work. No way you have the solo damage output for achievement fates. I've duoed an achievement fate from full health to nothing in about 14 minutes. So I think with a full timer I could pull off an achievement fate. If I had food buff and if I was actually focused on DPS for the entire 30 minutes, which I would not be. So, you know. I would have to have Duo out with me so that he could be my main source of healing and I could focus more specifically on damage. Okay, hold on. That's actually where exit is. Okay, so we'll start this side. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Petrification is off. Rooms is fine. I'll take the steel. You think Beast Tamer would be good in solo fates? Probably. It'll probably be just as good as Blue Mages for soloing fates. It'll depend on what Beast Tamer really is, because I think it's still just kind of very up in the air to what the class is actually going to be. I don't know if it's going to be as powerful as Blue Mage was, but who knows, I guess. We can never really tell until we're there. Hoping for shiny beasts. You want to go full Pokemon? No, thank you. I would spend way too much time looking for that. Empyrean Pot shared is fine. I'm hoping for more super potions. 54. Let's say... I probably want to get like 70. Ow, okay. Yeah. I probably want to get just about 70 or 90 super potions. Which is honestly a little bit miserable to get, but should be fine, I hope. Super potions? Don't do this. We can't let this soup continue. There has to be some people in this chat that are anti-soup alongside me. There's no way the cult has spread this far. The soup must love. No, soup is the best. I'm sorry, Wrath. I like soup. You can't do this to me. There has to be at least one of you. Is there a reason you're doing this on Warrior over Picto? Just want the extra XP on Warrior? No, we're doing it on Warrior just because Warrior has the best chance at clearing the full thing. I've got healing, I've got defenses, I can make up for a lack of Aether Pool gear as a Warrior just with the excess healing that I get. So all in all, it's just a good class for starting and trying to push as far as we can. We're not going for the weapon just yet, at least that I know of. I'm currently going for super potions, and I need super potions, and I want to get to as high a floor as I can manage. I don't think it did its party stack there. Maybe it lost line of sight. Oh yeah, we could probably get Aether Pool from Picto very quick if we wanted to. I'm sure it would be a great class to grind Aether Pool on. I need to be on the higher floors to get super potions. Like, we can't consistently get them until we're at 31 plus. So I kind of just want to get as many as we can manage right now, since that's the main focus. There is a stack mark, indeed. Easy. Certified soup hater. Soup should not be liquid. Food should not be liquid. Food is solid. Thank you. Thank you. At least one. We succeed. Arrow, I don't know what that word means, nor do I even really know how to pronounce it. So I'm going to choose to not say it, but my answer is I have no clue. Good luck. Uh, 21 to 30 every 10 to 15 minutes, with Picto dropping down that average to 8 to 12 minutes per run. That sounds pretty good. It's better time-wise, I'm sure, to just be on those higher floor, or to just be on 21 to 30 spamming it. But at a certain point, I feel like since you'll stop getting Aetherpool from the silver chests and you'll start only getting it from completing floor 30, I feel like it might be faster for me to gain Aetherpool by just doing the higher floor sets. Because at least on these higher floor sets, I'll never stop gaining Aetherpool. Hey, victory! And victory too. Actually, that was pretty. I didn't expect to be able to kill it. Ever played Terraria? I love Terraria. Terraria is a favorite. Wrath hates yogurt. Confirmed. I don't hate yogurt, but I definitely do not love it. It is a questionable item to eat. Like, I'll have it. But again, I want to be able to chew on the thing that I'm eating. So yogurt doesn't really do it for me. How you go, the more will be dependent on Imperium potions. Yeah, I've got 39 at the moment. Which should hopefully get us a little ways in. I cannot believe I missed it. I missed my crit fell fleet. This is perhaps the saddest moment of all time. Also, hey, Aetherpool Arm is on level with the floor now. That's pretty sick. Have you ever done modded Terraria? Yes, I do. I like the Fargo Souls mod just because I like all the different little accessories that it adds. And I really like, what's it called? Cataclysm? No, not Cataclysm. No. Calamity. That's the good one. I love Calamity. Have I ever made my own Terraria mod? No, not for Terraria. I have made a mod for a video game, and I will never talk about it, and it will never see the light of day, because oh my god, it was such a buggy mess, and it never worked that I don't even want to think about it anymore. It basically, you might as well just say I didn't make a mod. It was horrific. Make it a sub goal to talk about it. No, I don't want to think about it anymore. It was not a Minecraft mod, it was a Skyrim mod. Which might, okay, at the very least, I can forgive myself a little bit. It's not exactly easy to make mods for Skyrim. They're not the nicest about it. At least not that hard. But it would have been a lot easier to start with like a Minecraft mod or something. Maybe not to jumping immediately into trying to do stuff for Skyrim. Shake It Off blocks this knockback. Really? Oh, if it has enough of a shield? Well, yeah, I guess the knockback is pretty weak, huh? Oh, might as well try it. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Mod kit is high level. Yeah, the mod kit for Skyrim is very weird to work with. But I mean, that was my first attempt at coding anything in my life, and golly gee willikers, it didn't go that many places, but at least I tried it. That was cool. In your defense, the creation engine is a buggy mess. Yeah, yeah. Again, I think it was just, you know, I wanted to make a mod for a video game, and Skyrim was not the place to start. Minecraft could have been one. Maybe, I don't know how easy it is to make a Terraria mod. I feel like Terraria mods are probably at least a little complicated. Who knows? My knockback immunity does not work, but Shake It Off does. Fun fact. How in the nine is the Beyond Skyrim team doing what they're doing? Yeah, no, it really is amazing looking at the stuff that, especially like the Sky Oblivion stuff specifically. They're basically making a whole other video game. They're making all of, oh, hello Solo True Light, how's it going? They're making all of Oblivion, but in Skyrim. How? No. Oh, get a drink. Thank you. Drink time. I will be right back. It's a little bit quiet. So you get, before I go, open file location. We could do, a little bit of this, maybe? No. No. Maybe. No. Yes. Okay. There we go. You can enjoy your little gentle breeze music while I go get a drink. What do you mean I'm late? I'm not late. How dare you? Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit. Yeah, I'll be right back. We'll drink time. Back in 2 seconds. All right, cut the music. Get the heck out of here. No music allowed. Who do you think this is? Hello, I'm back. We proceed to the next floor, and it's like nothing happened earlier. Because now we're on the floor set that we're supposed to be on, chat. It'll be like nothing ever happened. You know what I should have done while I was gone? hit the add button. Good luck with the add button. Sorry to say this is my stream now. I'm so sorry. Well, I mean, at least I will respect your stream by forcibly putting Twitch ads on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's good. Everything's set up fine. Oh, we're going. We'll see you later. Got him. Played the Lunar Silver Star and Eternal Blue. You never played Dragon Song. 2-sentence review. Running hurts you. And your time. That is my 2-sentence review on Lunar Dragon Song. I hope that helped. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love that video. 10 out of 10. Love it to death. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. But I love it to pieces. It is just perfect. I saw on Twitter that apparently they're doing remasters of Lunar 1 and Lunar 2, which, hello, sounds amazing. I never played the other Lunar games, but that sounds incredible. You better believe we're going to be playing that as soon as we get them. New music to add to my collection for the videos, maybe. We don't even talk about not talking about Dragon Song. Yeah, no, that's... It was questionable, but I love the characters. They made me very happy as a child. I loved the story. It was a very epic story. The scale of a wonderful adventure for a tiny little rat. Tiny baby rat. Very much enjoyed his time with it. I would single-handedly, like, fund the Lunar Dragon Song remaster if I had the ability. I love it that much. I know it's terrible. And everyone else is gonna know how terrible it is. But it's so good. But yeah, Lunar 1 and Lunar 2, apparently, we're just coming back out. Remasters. I wanna play that. I never played them. That sounds great. I gotta go back and try them out a little bit, you know? The original for Lunar Dragon Song. They better have good music. I'm just saying. There's a very high bar set for music. Lunar Dragon Song is basically one of my favorite 8-bit OST, or not 8-bit, but like, I think it's 16-bit. Maybe it is 8-bit. Am I crazy? Don't worry about it. It is my favorite OST for like a DS era game ever. It's so good. It's just the best. Absolutely beautiful. I can only hope that Lunar 1 and 2 live up to my musical expectations. But could they ever? That's the real question. I believe the answer to be no, but we'll have to find out. Now that the streamer is back, Raph, as my moderator, I'm your moderator. I asked that you put on Rise for chat. Okay, as your moderator, I will consider it. But, as I know very well, moderators do like to revolt against all of your desires. So, you never know. Maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't. Speaking of moderators, what day is today? Today's the Sunday stream? What day is it? What the heck? How do I not know what day? Oh, it's Thursday. Today's the Thursday stream. Okay. So, never mind. I was gonna say, where the heck is Blue? I hope they're doing okay. But, no, this is the Thursday stream. They are asleep. Or they should be. They better be. Papa Wrath is gonna be very upset if they're not getting the Z's.
Today? Why, it's your birthday, Gulk.
What a pronunciation. Thank you, Kate. It's not, but thank you. Mokuyo. Today is Monday stream. I forgot I streamed on Monday. Speaking of weird stream times, I still have to stream 16. Oh, Square's probably very mad at me for that. Hello, Square Enix, if you're watching my stream right now. I promise I will stream 16 sometime soon. It's not my fault. If it was not for my internet being absolutely horrific for the past, like, month and a half, I definitely would have done it by now. I just, you know, want to make sure that we have the best possible stream for 16 days. Of course, of course. I cannot stun that one. But ideally, I'll probably, maybe like after the next solo. After the next solo video goes out, we'll probably do a 16 stream. We'll see. I might do a solo and 16 day. See how that goes. We could play solo only. And then we can slowly work our way over to Final Fantasy 16. We can evolve the video game. Where is this gold? I don't see it. It is telling me there is a gold. Oh no, it's in this room. Oh. My mistake. Commander of Strength. Thank you very much. Also, Twitch subs need something special since YouTube got a special video and Wrath won't play favorites. That's true. I want to just get the Twitch subs access to it. I still can't really figure out how I'm going to do that, but I'll get it eventually. Either way, we'll make it work. I'll make sure that if I can't manage it, the Twitch chat gets something special. Your birthday is tomorrow. Oh, happy early birthday. I hope it goes absolutely wonderful. Hope you have a wonderful birthday. Can we get a happy birthday to Luna's in chat, please? This is a little bit more than I originally planned it to be fighting. How did this happen? Is it just from patrols? Is that what's going on there? Chat, I'm very disappointed. I don't see a single happy birthday for Luna's going on right now. How dare you? There we go. Perfect. It's not my birthday, but thank you. Thank you both. All to say. You're fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. What to eat? How goes the very tall tower? The very tall tower does in fact progress. We are moving to a location. I'm not going to be able to avoid fighting this. Share birthday with Wrath, but today's my birthday. According to chat. I mean, every day is my birthday, according to chat, I guess. Birthday's in 4 days. Crazy it happens to fall the same day as Wrath's birthday. Lordly Poro, happy birthday to you too. What the heck? We got so many birthdays. That's incredible. Oh. Yeah, it's November. That makes sense. Happy birthday to all of the Valentine's Day babies out there. Happy birthday indeed. For the entirety of the month. I hope you have a great month. Farewell, big rock golem. See you later. We really rocked that one. Why do I do visual jokes? Like, this is not the... What? Alright. It's fine. Okay, Petra, I'm gonna... Important rooms are here. I care about the bronzes, so really everything's an important room, unfortunately. I have to come back for this bronze. I'll start here. First one was an intuition. I'm not going to go for the intuition right now. I don't think I make it back. Yeah, okay. I didn't make it back to here in time, but that's fine. I go back and grab the petrification, and then we're out of here. I finally got a stream of yours. We're following your soul journey Wednesday. It's really cool. Thank you, Farrell. It's very kind of you. Pretty sure you just found a way to get this Twitch subset video in DMs now. Okay, I will check. Oh, I can upload a video on Twitch and make it so... Okay. That'll be part. Let me out. Let me out. Don't turn around. Don't do it. Alright, since apparently Kin has the ability to do it, I should be able to do it. That'll be perfect. You know what else will be perfect? It is exactly... It's 2 hours and 17 minutes into stream, which means it's the perfect time for you to follow on Twitch and hit the subscribe button on YouTube if you're somehow not already, and maybe like the stream. Wow. Oh my god. Your birthday is in like 8 days. Happy early birthday, Scorcher. Happy early birthday. Fall babies, best babies. Is it a fall baby at this point? Is November still fall? Isn't November winter? When does winter start? It sure is still fall. What the heck? Halfway through December? Never in my life. Never in my life. As soon as the month becomes 11. Alright, this is a very weird thing to say. I have an association of like months and colors in my brain. Like December is like a whitish blue. November is like a very powder snow kind of white. September is like a very crisp autumn leaf brown. So like in my brain, November is definitely winter because it is the color white. Very true, thank you, Bora. You understand? Summer starts December 1st down here, which is what your birthday is. Oh wow, that sounds pretty cool. Having a consistent start time for okay. Oh, you know what? I have to kill this one. Okay, bye. November is very muted gray. I could see that. No, it's not cool. It's hot. Ah, my mistake. Got your first snowfall today. It's time for me to curl up and die until spring. Okay. I think early spring is my favorite season. But, like, if I have to choose a major season, if we're including all of spring, I don't like spring. And winter is definitely my favorite. I really like the aesthetic of snow sitting atop my yard. It is very pleasing, it is very serene, it is very quiet. Very nice, 10 out of 10 quality experience. But if I can pick like a specific small part of a season to call my favorite, then it is very early spring, where early in the day it's still pretty cold, like it's still kind of winter temperatures, but then as the day goes on it starts to warm up, and then you can feel like the very nice gentle heat of the sun against your skin while you're walking down a very brightly lit sunlight road. It's a pretty good. Doesn't help that in most Western countries, Christmas gets visited stores for months. Yeah, that definitely contributes to the whole feeling like it's winter already thing. We've got our exit. SEAL Team 6 coming in. Complete the mission. Well, okay. Oh, another Magicite. Okay, honestly, I would prefer the Aether Pool over Magicite, but I guess I can't complain, right? It didn't blow up at me. Oh, Aether Pool, still no explosion. I can be happy with this. This is a quality gaming experience. We're gonna get a bit of super potions. I want like 23 more super potions before I can be like confidently doing a few runs of Lakshmi. Yes, we're still doing Lakshmi level sync. I'm very confident I can do it, and so I'm gonna keep going for it. That's what I'm getting the potions for right now. Chance to drop super potions, no reason not to. Ow. Please be enough. It's enough. Okay, very nice. I have a driveway to shovel, so snow just fills me with dread. For a very long time very long part of my life, I had a very long driveway that I would have to do with, I don't remember what it's called. Do they call the little hand-pushed one snowplows still? It's the little thing where it had some blades that spin in it and it breaks up the snow and then it shoots it out the side. It's not called a snowplow because that's like the vehicle. What the heck is the thing? What is the little thing called? Snowblower. No? Yes? Snowblower. Yeah, that's what it. Thank you. Snowblower. I had one of those guys for my driveway. And man, the days that I had to actually go use it, it was absolutely miserable. But I still think it was worth it. It was worth every second. I loved it. It was worth every second. I like the snow. I like the winter. 10 out of 10 quality experience. Not a shovel. It's not a shovel. It's a little spinny thing. Get out here with your fancy snowblower. We needed one, okay? And my parents got it like before everything cost too much money. You know what's kind of crazy? When I moved to my current place, I was looking to get a lawnmower because I didn't want to have to pay people to mow my yard, because that seemed like too much money, and it seemed like it would be cheaper to get a lawnmower. No, not even close. Absolutely not even close. No question in my mind. I need you to understand that I pay like $70 every 3 or 4 weeks for somebody to take care of my yard, and that's as long as I can wait for somebody to take care of my yard. Thankfully, I don't have to pay them over the winter time. I can take a break, but that's the longest I can possibly wait for them to do it. A ride mower is $4,500 was the cheapest option. The cheapest option was $4,500. Are you crazy? Do you know how many years it would take for that to be more worth it over just paying the people to come mow my lawn? Because I also have to pay for gas to actually, use the thing. And even push mowers, with the amount that gas costs, even push mowers weren't worth it, because it was still like $1,500 for a push mower, and then I'd have to spend just about $40 to $50 every month on gas for the thing. It's just not worth it. I don't get it. I don't understand. How do they still sell these things? An electric push mower. Oh, that sounds pretty sick. That could be pretty nice. Decent push is like 200. I don't know what fantasy land you're living in, but the only I went to the thing. What is it called? It was basically like a used car lot, but for push mowers. It was just some dudes that fix them up and buy broken ones and then fix them and resell them. Or they sell used ones. And even then, the cheapest that I could buy was like $1,250. $200 for a push mower. It just sounds absolutely fantasy-like. Goat is cheaper than either option. That would be nice. You think 14 has lawnmowers, like, in the lore? I think... No. Because I feel like the yard and the nature around your house in an Aether-based society... What the heck just happened? Oh, you've got to be joking! Ugh. Okay, man. Alright. Did I get my super potions at least? How many are we at? They have size, although they're commonly misused. That's pretty good. That's what, I think you're right, actually. Now that we think about it. Magic and giant animals instead, that's what I'm talking about. That's a pretty good one. Just look at Home Depot's website. You got $250 to $400 for push lawnmowers. I don't know what happened. That sounds maybe they changed the price. But that sounds wonderful. Maybe I could get one. Can't you craft max potions? I don't need max potions. I need super potions, which are the superior version. Let me actually... I guess we should double check. I'm 80 to 90% sure we cannot make super potions. Crescent spring water, I think, is the problem. No, we can do that. Elysium. Yeah, okay, that's the problem. Elysium we could probably get for leaves? Maybe? I'm sorry, my lord, but the funny fantasy game does have lawnmowers. Okay, I could believe it. I can be won over. I give in. I accept my fate. Elysium from something. Is there any way to get this one? Let's see. FF14. Elysium. It can come from the lush vegetation in Mount Yorm. It's for potions, so we can't descent anything into it that I know of. Maybe, hold on, wait. Gamer escape? Is there any source of... There's no descent for it. Can a map give it? XIV Gazelle skin map. Time-worn Gazelle skin map. They get money. Plan on buying that Final Fantasy 14 Tabletop RPG Deluxe Edition. That sounds like a wonderful treat. What if we got a sit mower mount in 14? That would be incredible. I would love that. Turns into the Gazelle treasure map when used. So treasure map. Kainaki got over there. Trifane. Clusters. Autumnal ginkgo leaves. Maui statue. FF14 shifting tombs. No, not shifting tombs. What the heck is it called? Shifting altars. Altars of Uzi. Possible rewards. Is there Elysium anywhere in this? I'm not seeing it. Nope. Okay. Maybe Gamer Escape will tell me a more detailed breakdown. It's just from the shifting tomb, so there's the other option of the other map thing, but I don't think there would be that much of a difference. I'm not seeing Elysium here. Looked into this pretty thoroughly a couple weeks back. Yeah, okay. I just want to double, triple check the last possible thing. FFXIV leaves. Alchemy leave west. I want the level 60, 62, 64, 66, 68. Nothing, 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 nothing. Yeah, okay. We can be confident that this is our only source of super potions. That is fine by me. What am I at Aether Pool wise? Honestly, even though I died, I don't really care that much about the run. It's still, again, only at 41. I didn't make it very far. And for not actually looking into what any of the enemies do, I can kind of expect to just get randomly obliterated by things I didn't think were going to kill me. Hello and a good very early morning, my lord. Oh, hello. I don't know if we could consider that morning or if it's still nighttime, but good morning. How many super potions do I need for Lakshmi? Like, somewhere between 35 and 45 per attempt. If I'm going to kill Lakshmi in that attempt. There's more shakshuka. I gotta make a bunch of these. Gun egg. Time is easy? Yes, thankfully. Pusher pork. Devonian paprika. 6 to 8. 18 to 2. Okay, it's that one. We have enough Zamel tomatoes. I can make 4 more sets of this. That'll be fine. Gagana egg, I don't remember, but I'm sure it's just from Gagana's over in like the steppes or something. Dragon pepper is easy and time is easy. Okay, over to Azim step, I think. Let's go to like No. Fringes by Relger's Reach. $9.99 just to be safe. Very true, very true. Rath, would you play a game of 5D chess with multiverse time travel? I've witnessed it with my own 2 eyeballs. Have to admit, I don't understand chess at the best of times. I don't think I could ever bring myself to try that. Because I feel like the multiverse time travel would probably be fine. But as soon as we start adding in the 5 dimensions, no. No, it's not for me. Not for me. We're not fishing, so it can't be a good morning. Oh, you're right. Very true. Very true. How dare. Burr, burr, burr. Burr, burr. I don't remember where the little bird is. Oh, hello, birdie. There's the birdie. You have been discovered. Prepare to meet your doom. In mere moments, you shall fall to the power of my blade. Gonna skin, not exactly what I was looking for. But, you know what? I guess it works. No, it doesn't really work. I need eggs. I need a minimum of 4 eggs. You excited for 14 mobile? 14 mobile, yeah, huh? That's gonna be a weird one. I just don't know. I think it's gonna be great. I think they will do a wonderful job making it. I'm not a very mobile gamer kind of guy. I just don't know. Magic turns into a level 100 rotation on mobile. I don't think they're gonna go past a Realm Reborn on mobile. I'm gonna be honest with you. If they go past ARR, I would be shocked. Like, it's gotta be they do ARR the same, and then everything else past that is like a new thing. Like, at least combat-wise, it has to be, right? FF14 mobile solo? Maybe. I mean, I could try it. I don't know if I'd be able to, but it would be fun. Square Enix, I'm just saying, we could talk this out. You could sponsor me, and I could do it on time. It'll be perfect. Because if you sponsor me, I have a contractual obligation to do it by a certain date, so it'd be perfect. Don't worry about it. Oh, 1 egg still. Can't wait to do Savage Rage while using the bathroom. Yes, the bathroom break at work has turned into a 25-minute uwu run. No gacha? How are they gonna make their money if there's no gacha? Well, I mean, probably the same way that they make their money here. I mean, it's basically the same thing. You don't think about it as much. But, like, we don't have loot boxes. That's how a lot of MMOs at least used to make their money. We've got our glamours, we've got our silly little emotes. I'm sure it'll still work. Also, free to play, no subscription. That's pretty crazy. Maybe I wanted to spend $200 rolling for Emmett Silk. I mean, I guess you're right. That would have been pretty nice. Now that I think about it. Retainers, glams, and stuff. Yeah, probably. The 14 team has a very good way of monetizing the video game without just trying to spend all of your money on random luck, which is how most MMOs get you to spend your money. So I can be happy about that at the very least. Sure, not all of the things that they create I'm happy about. And sure, some of the mounts are a little ridiculous with their pricing, but I mean, come on, at least it's just the mounts. At least I don't have to buy a $20 loot box for 1/27th of a % of a chance to get the mount. At least I could just buy the mount, you know? Now we know why most of the FF mobile games closed down this year. Oh, I guess so. Yeah, maybe they just moved everything over to there. It's Tencent making 14 mobile, not Square. Well, I mean, yeah, Tencent makes every mobile game. I talked about this on the Discord, but Tencent, like, you gotta understand. It's just the way of the world. It's just how it works. It's like the same as saying that everything is owned by Microsoft. It's because everything is owned by Microsoft. There's so... It's Sony, it's Microsoft, or it's Nintendo. There are so very few major studios that are not within that sphere in some way, shape, or form, just because on this part of the world, in the Western world, consoles and PC are our main form of gaming. Whereas with Asian countries, China specifically, it is a 60% of their gaming market is all mobile games. I think mobile gaming is like 25 to 30% of our market. We're like, when you are a company that owns 60% of a market, yeah, you own everything. Imagine a little animation of Totaro opening the door and inviting the newest scion, Emmett Silk Beach 5-star. Oh, you're right. That would be amazing. Yeah, Tencent or NetEase. Yeah, for mobile games. Basically, you can always assume it's easier for you to find a mobile game. It would be easier for you to name the games that are not made by Tencent or NetEase for mobile gaming. They're just the big ones. And the same thing, it would be easier for you to find a game that was not somehow connected to Microsoft or Sony in the Western market. It's just how it goes. It's just the world we live in. Niantic also does a bunch of mobile games, but Niantic is basically only Western not only Western successful. That's a bad way to put it. But it's kind of like saying CD Projekt Red or Larian Studios, right? Larian Studios has a very big chunk of money for the games that they do. They make very big and successful games. But Larian Studios is a very, very small part of the market, even then. For how many billions of dollars they can make off of Baldur's Gate 3, Larian Studios is never going to be anywhere close to a Microsoft. Because they don't want to be. And it's the same with Niantic. Niantic it has a niche. It does Pokemon Go and Pokemon Go-esque games. Larian Studios makes D&D games. CD Projekt Red makes buggy RPGs. They make massive world-spanning RPGs, you know? Like, they don't want to spread out past that. That's just their thing. It's the thing they're good at, and it's the thing that gives them success. Tencent doesn't have a thing that it's good at. It focuses on having as much of the market as it can. It focuses on making as many different major games under its umbrella as it can. It's the same with Microsoft. Microsoft is hard focused on making as many different games for the Xbox generation of console that it can. Sony is as focused as they can be on getting as many different companies to make as many Sony exclusives as they can. It's a pretty cool, like, dynamic to think about from, like, an analytical point of view. Just like, how normal it can be for us to think about and consider if you are going to be a game studio, if you're going to make a video game, what do you think of making, right? Most people in Western culture would immediately think of like making an RPG or making a shooter or making something for consoles, making something for PC. A lot of indie game studios focus on making things for PC and making things for consoles. Mostly PC. PC is where a lot of indie game studios start. Places where Tencent has everything. If you think of making a video game, that first thought is going to be making a mobile game. Because that's just how used to it they are, you know? I think somebody said it in the Discord a really good way that I personally think I can agree with, believing is correct. Obviously, there's no specifics to say that it's right, so I'm not gonna pretend like it's definitely accurate. But the thought of thinking of like our public transportation systems versus like China and Japan's public transportation systems, a lot of the time you use public transport to get places. You don't drive. And so during that public transport, I can play a mobile game. I can just hang out. I have plenty of time to play a game on my phone. Here we drive. You can't play a game on your phone while you're driving. And that's it. That's the main difference. That's a pretty huge idea in my head. I'm happy to agree with that as being one of the major factors for why mobile games are so much bigger over there. I've got my eggs. What else was I doing? Eggs acquired? The rest of the shakshuka. Oh, I remember. It took a while to get those eggs. At least I didn't get a bunch of extra. I'm not going too crazy. Public transit is the primary time that you read your books, which means I don't read very often. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's tragic. Eggs acquired. We've done it. Congratulations. Where is my button? This should be more than enough. Need more pork. Yeah, the pork is just we get that, right? Wait, I can't get that from a thing. I have to get that from the script merchant. I can't like go collect that myself. Unless I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, please let me know so that I don't go buy something I can get otherwise. Indeed. Okay. How many scripts do we even have? I don't know if I have that many left. 9. Okay. Probably gonna have to get some scripts then. Yippee! Unless I can buy it with gatherer scripts, but I doubt it. Oh, you know, it's a new week. I could do the Chloe stuff for scripts. That's a good idea. This is not it. It's time for time. Where is it? Please. I'm running out of time. Chat, we're low on time. We're not going to make it in time. We need the time in time. Rule of threes, baby. Rule of three. Oh, God. I'm losing it, chat. I've lost it completely. The time has been obtained. Where am I going? Shire. Oh. Boo. Okay. This is the wrong place. Couldn't care less about you, Chloe. You are a cruel creature. Is there a particularly needful class? I think leather worker is my lowest. Yeah, leather worker still isn't level 70 yet, so I'll probably do it for that one. Which brick wall are we banging our heads against now? We're trying to get ourselves through. I do really want the bonus. Gatherer scripts are pretty annoying to get, but I need this more. So Near Eastern Antiques. Okay. Near Eastern Antiques. Lakshmi is the main focus right now. Sunday, I'm gonna throw a bunch of attempts over at Lakshmi. It's not you, is it you? No. What the heck? Purchase item? Oh, here it is. Near Eastern Antique component. I don't remember how many I need of this, so let's just get like this many. How many can I turn in? 6? 3? 12? 12. No. Oh, but this turns into the things, so I get... Oh. Okay. That makes sense. Near Eastern Antique components. And then I need 2 per... Okay, yeah, perfect. Where's Culinarian? Nope, okay. Quick synth is not available for this recipe. If only it's synced to 70, then you can see Dark being able to clear it with the changes it got, specifically because of TBN. Oh, maybe. Always recommend giving XP to Leatherworker because leveling it is super expensive and annoying to get. Yeah, Leatherworker has fallen behind for a reason. I'm fully willing to admit that. Did 7.1 change anything else for the Lakshmi fight besides a home gang buff? I don't think so. You know what we could do? What mods are around? I don't want to bug Kin right now. I'm pretty sure they're busy doing some work for something. Shikyo, are you still here? Aru, can I borrow you for a minute? All done your stuff? Well, then take some time to be a restful game. Okay, hello Aru, hello Shikyo. Can one of you go double check for me the last Lakshmi stream and see how much health my warrior had? That would be ideal. Because that's the only thing I think would have changed. Like at all. Like how much health did warrior have, and then I can check how much health we have right now. Crimson Cyclone did get a change to its hit detection, so it hits a lot sooner, and a change to decimation. So, yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna say you okay. At least we're not gonna use it. Doing some Shadowbringers Ref 8s today, and your MSQ cutscenes have gotten a lot weirder now that you're in this frog suit. Oh, but the frog suit is so worth it. Oh my god. You know, there really are just some cutscenes that no human being should be in a silly outfit for. That is the wrong button. Chat. I have to actually do the craft now. I can't just hit the funny button that does it for me. Chat. Perfect. Synced with food, Warrior 70 has 17,826 HP. I need Warrior 68 for Lakshmi. Where am I? It was 68? Okay. I will believe you. I turn this in as a leather worker. The ultimate power is within our grasp. We're not level 70 just yet, but we're pretty dang close. If you had to put a number to it, how many hours have you spent crafting compared to actually progressing the story? The customer is always right. Challenge log completed. Fantastic. Absolutely incredible. I do a slash playtime. So I want to say the actual progressing the MSQ. Shikyo did not give me the number yet, Era. Kate pulled it up, but I just want to double check what my warrior specifically had. Just in case there was some difference. I want to say MSQ is probably like maybe 10% of the hours that I spend. You're looking at the bottom from the 10th? Okay, perfect then. So we probably have like 60 hours of proper MSQ progression and 540 prep. I believe it's 16,859 from the stream 11 days ago. Yeah, 11 days ago. Okay, so with food I had 17,826. Without I had 16,859. Let's take a look. Unrestricted level sync, silence echo. Put us in for emanation, baby. How much of that other time in Palace? I couldn't tell you. Too much. 16,859. Okay, so there's basically nothing from 7.1 that I think changes Lakshmi at all. We didn't get any health difference, unfortunately. That's the only thing that I could think of. Okay. Shakshuka. That's what I'm here for. I have my scripts now, so I can purchase some koshu pork. To get a tighter home gang, that could help. That's true. That'll at least help me, but I don't think it'll have that big of an impact. Koshu pork too. Let's not buy that many. Buy 3 of them, so I've got 4 crafts, and we're good to go. Infinite shakshuka. Yeah, it doesn't matter if I do veneration here, because it's going to take 3 actions either way to finish this craft. Okay. So 12 shakshuka, that's gonna be what? 7-ish, give or take? Real attempts at Lakshmi? 7 or 8? Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. That's pretty good. And then I've got maybe 2, maybe 3 attempts with the super potions. So, Sunday, I get back, I'm gonna do a run probably on Priestly Omelet and Max Potions, just to remind myself how the fight works. And then once I'm confident that I'm back in it, I'll start using super potions for runs. Getting to heaven on an Aetherpool weapon be worth it for Lakshmi? I don't think so. And then another thing we could do, if we're not able to push it this way, I can go for a higher crit chance and try to get more crits throughout the fight. What's fun? Something to really check on before I go. Hold on. Let me check sub stats. I need the substat breakpoints. Hello, Ak Morning. Good to see you. I need critical hit substat breakpoints for a level 68. We'll truncate table data. What is the max crit I can have? The absolute maximum crit rate that can be accounted for at level 68 is 1,379 for a 29.2% crit rate. 30% of all of my abilities will crit. I think with our gear, we get to like 1,047? 977. Shakshuka adds 48. So 1,015? 1,025? Which is that? 1,025, yeah. So at 1,025... Well, wait. Just let me... Can swap this one for the crit, right? No? Was it... Which one was the critical hit swap? It wasn't these. Could have sworn it was, but I guess not. 43... Is it one of these for crit? Spell speed tenacity versus determination tenacity. That's a lot more tenacity though. No, anyway, crit determination. It gives it 8 more. Ring for warrior? Okay, I shall indeed. Fix pant activated. 1 ring fixed. You're welcome. Okay, so this is just about my max crit rate. So 1,025 with food means that we have... I need 1 more crit. Literally 1 more. Can I put crit on this? I can. It looks like it's a waste, but I need literally a single crit. So this would be worth it, and this one does not get level synced, so it's one of the only ones that I can do this for. Double check, I can't do it? Yeah, this is my only option. I have 1 more crit. Please just meld in. Please just meld in. Okay. Perfect. Crit plus 1. 978 plus 48. Give me a calculator. 978 plus 48 gets us 1026. And 1026 is the next breakpoint, so we're at 20.8% critical rate. That singular crit has given us an extra 0.1%. Beautiful. Okay, this is... I'm gonna be realistic, and I'm gonna say that I'm pretty sure this is as high as I can get my critical hit to go. Like, I really don't think there are other options. Unless I could find some replacement for these gloves. As for crit, I would get, if I did these at high quality, be plus 46. Plus 46 for stub stats, we're at 1072, and 1072 is 21.9%. Oh wow, that's a 1.1% crit increase. I don't know if 1.1% is worth the defense difference. It's level 68, so it won't be synced. I'll probably still get a good amount of vitality from it. Tenacity and crit instead of determination, skill speed. Not gonna be that big of a deal. I mean, that's not a bad option. Okay. That gets us an extra 1.1%. That's not terrible. Hello, Maple. Hello, Blink. How's it going? Okay. Speaking of how's it going, goodbye. It was good seeing you, everybody. The stream is ended. And do you know what that means? I can't possibly jinx it anymore. Oh my god. Finally, we had a good stream. Ugh. Thank the 12. A good, stable stream. For once. I think maybe this time for real, they fixed it. I'm getting the heck out of here. I'm going to take my celebration, and I'm leaving. It was a pleasure to see you. Am I raiding anyone today? On Twitch? What Twitch? What are we doing? Could raid, Angelus? Could raid Spudsy? Spudsy's doing M3. I still like to protect gamers from spoilers. Cider is also doing spoilers. You know what? Angelus is doing... Oh, you know what we could do? We could say hello to Emu! Art Daughter! Okay. That's a good idea. We're gonna go say hello to Art Daughter. She's the one that made the thumbnail pixel art. Very epic gamer time. Please go tell them that they are wonderful and incredible. Thank you, thank you. We're getting the heck out of here. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good one. We'll see you later. Thank you for stopping in to stream. A farewell. A good